Hello guys, welcome again to my channel guys. Today again with another opportunity, another scholarship with you guys. Today is one of the fully funded scholarship. I will be taking you step-by-step application process and the information we will go through together guys. So as always guys, subscribe to my channel, like the video, share the video with your friends, and if you have any questions, suggestions, please let me know in the comment section guys. And I want you to watch the video until the end guys, because in the next steps I will be telling you some important parts in the scholarship process, so it's better to stick to the video until the end. So guys, let's get started. Take your coffee guys, I have my coffee also with me, and take your coffees and let's get started guys. So today's scholarship is in one of the prestigious universities in the world. It's an international university. It's in Asia. It's in Malaysia guys. Malaysia has a lot of international students and best universities. One of them is Albukhary International University guys. They're offering fully funded scholarship for bachelors guys. So it's better to apply for this scholarship because you have time until the 31st of July, the application deadline for the scholarship. So I will be taking you through step-by-step application. Let's read the information guys. This is the official website of the scholarship. So firstly, let's read the intake guys. It's in October intake. This scholarship is offering in October intake 2026. Undergraduate guys, it's fully funded. The deadline is 31st of July 2026 guys. You have 2 months more to apply for this scholarship. It's in October intake guys. It's very prestigious university guys. I want you to apply for this scholarship and prepare your documents. It's in Asia. So scholarship programs guys, application open. Admission into the undergraduate programs with full scholarship covering tuition fee, accommodation fee, and monthly meal allowance. It's very good for international students guys. Not only you guys apply for scholarships in Europe and USA and other countries. I recommend you to try your chance for the scholarship that are offered in Indonesia in such international universities. It's Albukhary International University guys. The language of instructions is English. It's very good guys. They're offering fully funded scholarship. They're giving tuition, accommodation, and monthly stipend for you guys. So which programs are available for October 2026 intake guys? Bachelor of Business Administration honors guys, Bachelor of Business Administration Marketing, Bachelor of Business Administration honors Human Resource Management. It's different branches of the business administration guys. Bachelor of Economics honors Bachelor of Social Development, Bachelor of Finance, Islamic Finance honors, Bachelor of Politics and International Relations honors, Bachelor of Business Administration with Computer Science. It's very good. This area is very demanding in the job markets. So Bachelor of Elementary Education honors, Bachelors in Early Childhood Education honors, Bachelor of Media and Communication honors, Bachelors in Computer Science honors. It's very good. Computer Science, they're offering also Computer Science. Bachelors in Data Science, Bachelors in Information Technology, Cyber Security honors. Oh my god guys, this is very good programs in such international university guys. They're offering also in English. The language of instruction is in English, and they're offering Computer Science, Data Science. They're offering IT, Information Technology, and Cyber Security guys. It's very demanding in job market, these level of area of studies guys. I want you to prepare your documents and apply for this and try your chance guys. So it's very prestigious. It's fully funded. They will provide you with zero tuition fee, accommodation, meals, monthly stipend. Why don't you apply? It's your chance to try your chance at this university and scholarship guys. So these were the programs that are included in the October 2026 intake, and they will give full scholarship for these areas guys. So there are a lot other scholarship also for foundation studies also. It's also the same intake is also deadline is the same. Also they're offering for the foundations like preparatory classes for English, or for example some programs like foundation in computing, for example these are the requirements. For example, they're offering some fully funded scholarship in foundation courses. You know what the foundation courses are. In some countries, foundation courses are like preparatory classes, like 6 months or 2 semesters English language course, or 2 semester Malaysian language course, or for example pre-university, that for example like a college, pre-college, that you study 2 semesters, like then you will get into university. These are the foundation courses. Also they're offering scholarship in foundation courses. You can check the information. For example, foundation in computing, foundation in arts. These two also, they're offering fully funded scholarship for foundation courses as well, not for only for these bachelor programs, guys. So it's very prestigious university and prestigious scholarship in Asia, in one of the international universities in the world. I want you to apply for the scholarship, guys. So let's read the other information, the submitting documents. Here are the options, guys. I will put the information in the description also. You will check the requirements, submit your application, successful applicants, accepting your offer, apply for a student pass, and frequently asked questions. So we will read some information and then we will go through the application process. I will be showing you how you can apply and register for official portal, and you can submit your application. So some information we can read here. Submitting documents. Let's read some maybe some important information are here. So what you need for this scholarship, guys, it's very important for every scholarship. Check the document section. Is very important for scholarship, guys. It's better to provide what they are actually asking to provide, guys. So original copy of IC domestic passport for domestic students, for Malaysian students identity card for domestic, and for international students passport, guys, is necessary. Second document is original copy of all official transcripts, high school completion certificate and high school results, including the highest qualification year 10, year 11 and 12, foundation, SPM, STPM, 0 level or A level. Okay, you should provide copies of because you're applying for bachelor's, you should have your high school diploma and transcripts by now, or if you're at the last of your high school, you can take your grades until now which you have completed. For example, it's better to have until now certificates to submit to the scholarship, guys. So the third documentation they need from you is original copy of English proficiency test, guys, because the programs are offered in English, so you need to have a test, English proficiency test results. Example, MUET, IELTS or TOEFL, or any other certificates, at least B2 or B1. If you have, you can submit it. Or release letter from your previous institution if you wish to transfer to Albukhary International University. So yeah, they have another alternatives. If you want to transfer your credits from your current university, for example, you're studying, for example, so if you want to transfer your credits, for example, you're studying foundation courses or you're studying any bachelor's, you want to transfer from your current university to this university, you can also do that, but they need an official letter from your institution, whether it's high school or it's university. So it's important to have a release letter, an official letter from them that shows that your language of instruction was in English in your institution. So sponsorship letter, if you are sponsored by any other party other than this university, but it doesn't require for you. If you're sponsored right now by any other organization other than this university, you should also attach that. But I know that most of you don't have any sponsorship, but you want to get scholarship, you can skip this letter. But if you have, you attach it, it's better. So number 5 is original copy of your father's and mother's copy of passport or death certificate. They require your mother and your father's passport for international students, or if one of them are deceased, for example, unfortunately, you can submit their death certificate. It's better to submit it other than not submitting is better. They require this, they are asking to submit it. So number 6 is original copy of your father's and mother's income slip. It's very important, guys. For the scholarship, you need to submit the income slip of your father's or your mother's income. It's very important. Number 7 is a copy of utility bill, water and electricity bill. It's very important. Also, you can provide your utility bill for water and electricity for 2 months or 3 months for 1 month. I don't know, in some countries they are paid like 3 months in total, and in some countries they are paying like monthly. You can submit at least 1 month if you don't have to 2-3 months of them with you. At least if you have 1 month of them, you can submit it. You can take the scan copy of them, and you can submit it with other documents together. Do not forget, guys. Verification letter issued by one of the referees. The verification letter is to clarify your parents' occupation, amount of monthly income, and household living conditions. Verification letter must be in English. Yes, the verification letter by your referees, guys, by one of the referees. The verification letter is to clarify. Yeah, one of your referees. It can be your academic referee. You can, it can be from your advisor, from your teacher, from your mentor, or from your principal of high school. They should also indicate that the condition, the financial status and condition of your family, your mother and father, is not too much good to like give money to you to study for your own expenses. They should clarify in this letter. I mean, you know what I'm saying, guys. They should, your referee should clarify, explain in the letter that your parents, what are your parents' occupation and how much is the income in the household living condition. They should sign and stamp it. Also, this is very important. Do not forget. So all documents must be translated in English if they are originally in another language for international applicants. Do not forget, if your documents are not in English, you should certify, translate them. Okay, it's very important. But if they are already in English, you don't need translation, guys. Just prepare your documents and keep the copies of them and make them ready for submitting your documents, guys. These were the important parts about the scholarship, the documents part, guys. So let's read the requirement parts. For the requirements, this is very important, age requirement, guys. For local applicants, it means that for Malaysian themselves, it's from 17 to 22 years old is the age limit. But for international applicants, guys, it's around 17 to 20 years old, guys. No older than 20 years old are accepted in the scholarship. Be careful about this. This requirement applies to foundation and undergraduate programs. So be careful about your age also. So read the information before applying for undergraduate and for foundation courses. So scholarship requirements, you can read these information about the scholarship requirements. I will put the information in the description, guys. There's a lot of information about this. We will take a look at the most important ones. So age requirements, scholarship, English requirements. You can type of English test. You can see here which type of English language they accept. It's very easy, guys. Just IELTS, they need 5.5 band, not too much high. For TOEFL internet-based test, IBT 46, guys. It's very good, guys. Not too much high. It's reasonable. I know that most of you most of you already have it, but I know most of you have the knowledge of English, at least B1, B2. I think it's B1 level 5.5 or B2 level. So these are other information. You can read it yourself. Submit your application. So these are the information about the scholarship, about how you can submit your application. I will show you, guys. We will go through step by step. And other part is successful applicants. We will send you an offer package that will consist of when you submit your application in their portal, they will send you a letter, an offer letter package that consists of program offer letter, terms and conditions of admission, document certification requirements, passport guidelines. Depending on your English test result, you may also receive a conditional offer letter to fulfill English requirement. It's very important to have your English language certificate, guys. If not, they will send you a conditional offer letter to fulfill your English requirement, guys. You will be required to complete the English preparatory program. So if you don't have English language, they will give you preparatory English. It's very good opportunity for you guys. They're not asking to 100% fulfill. You should fulfill the English language requirements. If you don't have any English language certificate, then they will take a test. But if you fail the test, also they will give you an English language preparatory program, guys. It's very good, guys. I highly encourage you to apply for this opportunity, this scholarship, guys. So further details can be found here in English, so you can read the information about how they will provide the English preparatory program for you guys. So please note that the program's offer is final and the university will not entertain any request for a change of program. It's very important for choosing your program, because after giving you an offer package, so you cannot say that I want to change my program from this to other. So it's 100% certain when they will give you offer letter, so you cannot change it later. But be careful before submitting your application. Be careful about choosing the program, guys. So accepting your offer. So there's a lot of information about this. You will confirmation of acceptance for admission, passport data page, passport size photo. When they give you an offer letter, they will give you they will send an email or an application portal with the text message, with the message that we are excited to offer you admission. To confirm your acceptance, please submit the required document listed below to our admission office. Then you will submit these documents, guys. Confirmation of your acceptance for admission. You will accept it in official portal. Passport data page, passport size photo, scan copy of your passport in full color, scan certified true copy of all your secondary certificates and transcripts. English proficiency qualification result, English proficiency letter, scan copy of your yellow fever vaccination injection booklet for students from South and Central American and African countries. They need an vaccination certificate from you, like yellow fever vaccination injection. You will also submit that with your documents. One of certified true copy of no objection certificate for Sudanese students. This is only for Sudanese students, guys. Proof of payment for EMGS visa fee. Yeah, you will pay for your visa. So if you have any question regarding the acceptance process, please feel free to reach our admission office. Yes, these are the when they send you an offer letter for admission, then you will provide this information and documentation, guys. Okay, it's very important to read it. So then the next stage is applying for a student pass. It means visa. So how can I apply for a student visa? Then you will be introduced for when you get your offer letter scholarship, then the next stage of your journey will begin. That is a visa procedure, guys. It's a little bit stressing, but it's good, guys. So it's definitely worth it when you get a scholarship, guys. Where can I track my visa application? When should I purchase a flight ticket? Then these information will be applicable for you when you get your offer letter for scholarship and for admission. So now how we can apply for this scholarship? Let's get started, guys. This is the official portal for the scholarship, guys. I will put the link in the description section. You will create an account firstly here with the email address that's active, that they will send the code. Then you can activate your account with that code. So the email address should be active. Also, you should enter your full name as it's written in your documents. So when you create an account, this page will be open, guys, for you guys like this. So what we're gonna do is application status. You have not started your application yet, so we will click start applying. Let's see what comes. Yes, the form comes for us, guys. Let's firstly program selection. at the first they let us select our program, guys. Please select 4 different program in order of your preference. You have 4 choices of selection, guys. You need to select 4 programs, guys. First preference, second, third, and fourth preference. So it will be they will select you as your preferences, guys. So be careful about the program selection at this stage. Let's select, for example, in my case, because they were offering scholarship in some, not all of the, you know that in this page, not all of the programs, but for some programs they mention it there. So just in case, I will randomly select a program that is like a Bachelor of Business Administrations and Human Resource Management. This was there, my first preference. Or let's say that Bachelor's in Computer Science, for example, or Bachelor's in Cybersecurity. Yeah, here, Information Technology, my first preference. My second preference, let's say Computer Science, guys, because Computer Science was also included there. So Bachelor's in Computer Science here, my second preference. My third preference, I will choose in data, Bachelor's in Data Science, guys. And then my fourth preference, I will choose Bachelor's of Economics, guys. So they will select according to my preference, guys. For example, if my application, my documents and my other documents are selected as a very good applicant, then they will select it according to the preference. For example, if it's very high, my application is very high, it's very completed, it will give me my first preference. And when they see that other person's application is a little bit better than mine, and both persons and I and that person choose the first thing as a preference, but the other person's application is a little bit higher than me, they will give the first preference for that. For the second preference, they will give me the Bachelor's in Computer Science. So think like this. So according to your preference, they will give you, and according to your application, they will select and give you according to your preference, guys. So we selected just an example here. Program intakes is 2026 already chosen because you cannot change it. A scholarship is offered for this intake. So mode of study is full-time also. So it's very simple, guys. Just save and continue. The other maybe personal information will pop up. Yes, so the personal information is what is important here. Is you should enter your informations according to your documents, your passport or your educational documents. Just in case, I will enter just random names, guys, just in case for showing you guys. First name Alex, last name let's say Watson. So email address already is used because I created an account with this email address. Country code number, guys. So your country code number is very important for, like, is country code number for phone numbers is very important. Let's say I will choose Italy, just in case, guys. You can choose your country's code number. Contact number 0, just random numbers, guys, just in case. Identity card number, your passport. If you have your passport, it's better to enter your passport number. It's very good. But if you don't have yet passport, you can enter your ID card, national ID card number. But just in case, I will enter some random numbers. Type of applicant, foreign, because you're not Malaysian. Domestic, if you're Malaysian, you can select Malaysian, but you're international, you can select foreign. So address, you will enter your address, building number and street is very important, guys. Like building number 17, like just in case, just random addresses. Street, postcode, you should if you don't know your postcode, you can search your city's postcode in the Google, like your city name and postcode. You can take it from the Google. What is your postcode? City's postcode is very important, like this. Your city, for example, just in case, you can write your city here. For example, just in case. So gender, if you're female, you can choose female. If you're male, you can choose male. It's a country also here. Your country, you can choose your country. Just in case I will choose like Italy. You can choose your country, guys, because all countries are included in this scholarship. No exceptions are here mentioned. So gender, we already chosen the gender. So religion, you can choose your whatever it is. So you can choose your religion. So I will choose other. Marital status, you can choose your single, married, or divorced. So in my case, I will choose the single. Birth date, guys, it's very important, guys. Just choose according to your certificates, guys. It's very important. So just in case, I will choose my birth, just in case, for showing you guys. Country of birth, like Italy. Nationality, for example, your nationality here, you will enter. I will say like Italian. So additional information, guys, and number of siblings. Exclude yourself. For example, how many siblings do you have, excluding yourself, not including? For example, if you have 2 brothers, 2 sisters, it means that 4, excluding you. 2 more brothers, 2 sisters, 2 brothers, 2 sisters, including you, 5, but you will exclude yourself. Just write 4. Are you transferring from other institution in Malaysia? If you're transferring credit, you will check this. So disability or critical illness, if you do you have any disability, you can tick mark this. Are you allergies, do you have allergies which will affect your studies? If you have any allergies, you can check this. Do you wish to stay in the hostel accommodation? You will check. If you need an accommodation, you will check this. It's very important, guys. Do you wish to stay in the hostel? So they will give accommodation for you. So passport information, the date of passport issuance, for example, issuance is 12/03/2025. Expiration is very important, guys. 03/2028, for example. Place of passport issuance, it's written in your passport, guys. It's country, which country, for example, in my case Italy, just in case. Are you holding any type of Malaysian immigration pass now? If you have any Malaysian immigration pass, you can check this. So here's the other information, guys. Parents, legal guardian information, parents marital status. Your parents are married, divorced, widowed, or separated. You can choose it. In my case, married, I will choose it. For example, father's guardian's first information name, your father name, for example, Peter, for example, her identity number, for example, just a random numbers, just in case. Nationality, like I choose it. You can choose your father's nationality, Italian, for example. In my case, just in case, I'm showing you guys phone number, just phone numbers. You can write your phone number, the correct phone number of your father. Relationship, father. You can not only father here. You can it can be, for example, your father is deceased. For example, let's say you can add the information about your guardian. For example, who's your guardian? Your brother is right now is your guardian, or your uncle is your guardian. Who is your guardian responsible for you right now? If you don't have your father or mother, so you can choose your mother also. In my case, I will choose father. Occupation, for example, teacher, or any other, for example, occupation that your fathers have. Salary, for example, in USA, monthly salary, they are saying, for example, in USA, like $300. Just minimum average salary I entered. So my mother's name, for example, let's say some random names, guys, I'm entering, just in case, showing you guys identity number, just in case, random numbers. Nationality, again, Italian, just in case. So phone number, you will enter your mother's phone number. Relationship, my mother. As I told you, if you don't have mother, father, if they are deceased, you can enter your guardian informations here. Occupation, for example, housewife, you can write it, no occupation. So salary is 0, for example, doesn't have salary. My mother doesn't have salary, for example, but in your case you can enter your information accordingly. So referees is very important, guys. Name 2 persons you are asking to supply a confidential reference about you and your financial background. These 2 persons should be very professional, and they should be able to give a reference letter for you according to your financial background and your academic background and your financial background. It's very important to choose very wisely in this process, guys. Write the names. It can be your academic reference. It can be your, for example, any city council member. For example, in some countries, it can be not only academic. It should not be relatives. Let's say that simply. Relatives cannot be your reference, but other than relatives, for example, a council member, or your, how can I say, in some countries they have a city council and they have a leader of their town, or they are living in a village, they have a, for example, a village leader for there. You know what I'm saying, right? So you can take a reference from them that they can offer you, explain your financial background, that why you need this scholarship, because you have a financial problems, you have this academic performance is excellent, you're a very good for example, person in the community, so the only problem for you is financial barrier, that you cannot afford to pay for education. So you they want the financial committee and the selection committee of the scholarship to give you the scholarship, because it's only hope for you, something like this. I'm giving example, guys, so it's very important. So take care about this information, just in case, like let's write Santa, just for showing you guys. Contact, just random numbers, email Santa, just in case, guys. It should be 2 persons, is very good. Relationship, for example, like employer, yes. Address, Italy, so you can write full address, Italy, for example, 23rd Street, something like this. Reference to, for example, you can write it again, your second reference, as I explained to you, it should be very aware of your situation. I mean, it's very important, guys. Just in case, I will enter some random name here. So let's enter ban, like contact number, like random numbers, email, relationship, for example, community leader, address, for example, 4th Gate Street, 23rd. So this was the information, guys. We will then, when you fill this information, save and continue, guys. So now academic information, guys, is very important, guys. You should enter your academic information, for example, high school qualifications, your level, for example, high school grade 10, for example, high school grade 10, year of complete, for example, in which year you completed your high school 10, for example. You will enter, for example, you completed your high school 10 in 2023 or 2024, for example, just in case. Your school name, for example, Bradford High School. In your case, you will enter your high school name. Address, for example, Italy. Just you will enter your full address here, your high school address. English score, guys. Your grade, for example, in some countries it's out of 100, in some countries it's out of 4, guys. Just in case, you can write your, for example, out of 100, just in my case 80 out of 100. They will understand, because its system is 100 from 100. I got 80. So in your case, you can enter yours accordingly. So your English score here. So my English score from 100 was 80 in English subject, guys. In mathematics, for example, 75. You will look at your out of 100, for example. You look at your transcript of high school in grade 10, for example. How much you got from English, how much you got from mathematics, you will enter here. The country of your in high school, for example, in my case, I will write Italy, just in case I will show you guys. So if you're applying for foundation, you will skip this part, but if you're applying for bachelor's, you should fill all of them, guys. Okay, highest academic qualification, for example, your highest academic qualification right now is, if you studied high school until grade 12, you will select grade 12. If you graduated from diploma high school, you can select diploma, or it's different. Bachelor's degree, if you're applying for master's, foundation, matriculation, A level, you know better, guys, you know your system. But as far as you're applying for bachelor's degree, it's better to have a high school grade. I will choose, because my highest is I graduated from 12 years high school, because I'm applying for bachelor's here. So for example, a foundation in humans, some high schools have a specialization in some areas, but my high school was general education. I will write general, but if your high school had any specialization, you can write it here. Program name of institution, like for example same university as my 10th year, just in case. Address is in Italy, just in case, guys. Join date is very important. For example, I join date, for example 12/04/2020, 20, for example 23, and completion date, for example 12/04/2025, for example. But you can enter according to your information. My GPA, this is right now, is overall. This was like your grade 10, your school level. When you're in grade 10, in class 10, I mean, you enter your information here, but this is overall GPA 10, 11, 12 class, all of them. Like out of, as I told you, some countries giving scores out of 100, some of high school giving out of 4, or I don't know, some other in other systems, guys. But in my case, like my score is 90 out of 100 overall GPA. Okay, so English proficiency qualification, national language. If your high school was in English, you can choose English. It's better. You don't need to submit your English language certificate, because you studied your high school in English. But if it was not in English, so non-English, I will say English. Okay, type of English proficiency qualification. For example, this is TOEFL, IELTS, MUT, or other. I will say other. For example, please specify. If you click other, you will specify, for example, high school. I will say high school was fully in English. Just in case, if your high school was fully in English, you can write it here. Or if you have TOEFL and IELTS, you can choose from here, or any other type of your high school system. Score band, for example, how much I got from, for example, English. Like I entered here, for example, it was from grade 10, but overall I got 95 out of 100, guys, just in case. Year taken, for example, in which year I got this, because I graduated in 2025, just in case. I choose 2025, yeah, because I graduated from that year. Then we will click save and continue, guys. The other part will be open. This is a scholarship, guys, very important application. So if you have any inquiries about the scholarship, kindly reach out to us at scholarship at Albukhary International University.edu.my scholarship unit. All applicants are entitled to apply for Albukhary scholarship program. The categories are as per below. full scholarship, tuition fee, accommodation, monthly allowance, partial scholarship, tuition fee only, or tuition fee and accommodation, or tuition fee and monthly allowance. Yeah, there are two types of scholarship. One's fully funded, they will give you full fees, accommodation, monthly stipend and meal, and there are partial scholarship as it's written here. You can read it. So please note that Albukhary International University deserves full rights to reject or terminate any application for a scholarship that contains plagiarism or fraudulent information without prior notice to the applicant. Yeah, it's very important to provide your correct information, and it should be true. So, applicant's declaration: are you referred to Albukhary International University by an organization or collaborator? If you are referred by any organization or agent, you can say yes, but in my case, no, because I wasn't referred by any agent or organization. I just myself found the scholarship on site website, and I'm applying. So, do you have any siblings, biological brother or sister who are sponsored by this university? I will say no, because you will say no here, because it's very important. If one of your relatives or one of your family members are already studying in this university and taking a scholarship fully funded, so you are not eligible for this scholarship. It's better to say no here, because they will not give you scholarship if any of your relatives or your family members are already studying by scholarship in this university. So in my case, no. You also choose no, because it's important. Are you currently an active student in any educational institution? If you're active student because you're transferring, you say yes, because most of you are firstly applying, you can say no. So this part: why should the Albukhary Foundation sponsor you? Describe your financial need. Compulsory to complete 150 words. It's very important. You should cover this in their questions, and it's kind of motivation, guys. They're asking some questions here, guys. It's very important. Be careful about this. So write something that it's very true, that is very explaining your situation, why you deserve scholarship, guys, why they should give you scholarship. It's compulsory. It should not exceed 150 words. It's very important. Just in case I type. So just in case I type something to go another part, guys, because in your case it should be very important, this, guys. So the other part is: how will the scholarship impact your future? It's also very important. You should write your future plans here after getting the scholarship, how the scholarship will impact you to make your future, in which areas you want to make your future, guys. This is in other my videos I will explain how you can write your motivation letter in scholarships or statement of purpose. It's very important, guys. So it's very important to write very informations here, just in case I'm writing some random things to go to other parts, guys. But in your case, be very correct and very careful about this. It should not exceed 150 words also. What makes you a suitable and good candidate? You should describe any relevant skills, experience, or achievements gained from education, work, or other activities. It's compulsory. Without this, you cannot skip, guys. You should write something here. Just in case I will go to other parts, I will write some random things. It's very important, guys. So this is scholarship application. We will say save and continue. So you can see, guys, it's not 150 words. Minimum is 150 words. I wrote it very like less. It should be 150 words. I should explain everything because I cannot go to other parts, guys. So other parts are very easy. So we will conclude the video at this part because I showed you most important parts of this application. We are right now on the scholarship application part. So you should fill this blank forms. Here is what they are asking from you. 1, 2, 3 questions here you should ask. It should be very careful. You should meet the minimum 150 words here. The less you enter is not acceptable. You cannot go to other parts. After completing this part, guys, it's very important. The other part is documentation uploading part, guys. You will upload your documents that I showed you before here in this part. How you can submit your documents, guys. Here I will show you again this document parts. Yeah, you will upload your documents here. These documents here in document section. Then statement of truth, guys, the other section. So you will comply in their policy, guys. You will check some tick marks, and you will comply with their policy, university's policy and scholarship policy. Then after that, you will here will be appeared the submit button here. Then after completing these 2 steps, you can click here and submit your application, and your application will be submitted. And then you will wait for your admission letter and admission package letter with your scholarship. They will send you probably with email, and you can when you're selected, you can confirm your scholarship and offer letter from this application portal. Again, I will put this application portal link in the description, guys. You can create your application account here, and you prepare your documents, and I want you to apply for this as soon as possible. So we conclude this video here, guys. As always, thank you for your watching, guys. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it's helpful, please like the video, guys, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. And if you have any question related to this video scholarship process and any suggestions, please let me know in the comment section, guys. I will help you one by one. So until the next opportunity and next scholarship, guys, bye, take care.